tips on how to invest in early stages of crypto projects?
By early stage, you mean like IPOs, ICOs?
I'm guessing on its early stages before IPO.
Okay, if you're talking about IPOs, most IPOs are going to be really hard for you to get into, especially the above board ones and stuff, just because you have to be an accredited investor. If you are, you basically have to join groups and stuff like that. Shout out to Citadel. I plug my own link below and stuff like that. We do a lot of fight clubs, just can't talk about it. But there's a lot of cool stuff. There's a lot of sacrifices, which is a new word for anyway. There's sacrifices and stuff going on in the Polshian ecosystem. Is just the one thing I would recommend to you is I would follow a lot of the top hex channels and stuff like that. But you also got to remember that there could be incentives why people are shilling it to you. I'm just shilling it to you because I like it.
Yep.
Right. But there's other things too where some people may be getting paid on the money on the side and stuff. I rarely outside of Pepe, or like Dogecoin or Shiba or something because coins actually do have like a big story and there's a lot of market cap and money behind them. Talk about meme coins, but there's meme coins launching in the Polshian ecosystem, which people are excited about. But you got to know that a lot of people are getting their bags filled first before you learn about it, and then or you're pretty much just getting into every new thing that launches, and then it just skyrockets from there. But if you're trying to get to traditional ICOs, it's kind of tougher because there's a lot of funds actually buying those up, and it's hard for you to get placement in rounds. There's projects like they're only raising like $15 million or $10 million, $8 million, but you will not hear about it. You would be lucky maybe in a year and a half from now to get into these things on round D, on round D of these things, and then that's a year and a half from now. So it's like, when are you getting your coins in the bear market? Maybe. Or you're getting your coins in the top of the bull market or right past it, and then you would have to sell it right away or take a heavy loss.
Okay.
So that's kind of what's going on there.
And then we got Leroy No Jenkins asking how important is a market cap to make 1,000x?
Oh, I think we kind of answered that.
Oh, you already answered that? Okay,
Doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter as much and stuff because, obviously, you saw that we did a 10,000x with Hex, right? But eventually, the market cap sites stopped counting some of the Richard Heart tokens and stuff like that, and because then the market cap would be like, "Whoa, it's too big, bro. It's gonna pass Ethereum," and it's all that jazz. So yeah.
Okay, and then we got Fallout Zone asking, "What do you think of the impact of Coinbase's ECO will be on optimism?"
It is interesting. I mean, they are creating their own. I mean, I actually would think it's more of a threat to Matic, actually, if I'm being honest and stuff like that. Because, I mean, hey, I've always been a Coinbase bull, regardless or not. I mean, like, Miguel, do not promote centralized exchanges. Do not talk about this and that. Then how the fuck are you going to onboard any money?
Yep.
Like, what are you talking about? You're just going in the middle of the jungle behind a rock. Yo, homie, sell me some ETH, bro. Slinging coconuts for ETH. Like...
A lot of coconuts.
I mean, the main plan right now is you use these centralized exchanges, haram. You use these centralized exchanges, so you spin plates, haram. You spin these plates, and you get as many exchanges open, and then you're able to onboard capital through all these exchanges, and then move it in, either buying the stablecoin USDC or Tether, just for a little bit, and then, or just buying direct Ethereum, and as soon as they let you grab your coins, which is bullshit, as soon as you buy it, they should give it to you, but they have a holding period. But once the holding period is done, get it off the exchange into a wallet that you control, not some other random bullshit like a MetaMask, a Trust wallet, an Exodus wallet, a Ledger. Not Ledger. Trezor and stuff like that into these wallets. Maybe Richard Heart wallet. Get these funds into these wallets where you control the private keys, and these passcodes that you're writing down is an analog, not on a password saver. Not on the iCloud, not on a picture, not in your fucking wedding ring that you gave half the keys to your fucking wife, retarded. I'm sorry. Like, I heard that story over the weekend that some guy got his finger chopped off or some shit. Yeah, so some guy got married, had half his private keys on his finger, had the other half to his wife, and the dudes got mugged and they cut his finger off to take his wedding ring off. And let me have half the key, lol. Troll lol, right?
So just to hold it.
And then on top of that, right, like, why would you give your private key? Like, why would you split? Or anyway, you can split private keys. You can do a multi-sig. There's ways to do things like that. But it's still early right now. There's you can simple it, and then what you do is once you get from analog, once you've had your keys for a while in paper form and stuff, put it on black ink or blue ink, big bold letters written out really well. Eventually, you would get it made into metal or something like that, and then spread across the earth or hidden somewhere else, right? As well as buy weapons.
For sure.
We got
exercise that amendment too.
Yeah, that's right, man. We got the semi-autos over here. No, we got the full autos. We got the full autos. What are we talking about? I said semi.
Gotta get that class 3 license.
Yeah. Yeah, Art. Yeah. There's no waiting period on Coinbase if you use PayPal as a form of method versus ACH. That's correct. But the PayPal fees are horrendous. But it just depends. Like I haven't tested out buying very large amounts and stuff. With ACH, it's not that bad.